You are listening to the Nightline Sports Network, brought to you by Travis Dever and the Dever team, 386-690-1636.
Welcome to the AAC Report, only on the Nightline Sports Network. I'm Jeff Allen. Thanks so much for listening. The Houston Cougars are in the Final Four. We'll talk about their run there in just a little bit. But first, other news around college basketball. Boogie Ellis scored 23 points, and Memphis never trailed after a fast start as they beat Mississippi State 77-64 in the NIT championship game on Sunday, giving the Tigers a title in Penny Hardaway's third season coaching his alma mater. It is the first NIT men's basketball championship for a program from the American. SMU was a runner-up in 2014. After just missing out on their first NCAA tournament since 2013-14, the Tigers went into the NIT as the number one seed and won college basketball's oldest postseason tournament for the second time. They were also champs in 2002. Here's Memphis Tigers head coach Penny Hardaway.
Man, excited for the boys. They worked so hard. I rode them the whole year. Try to be great, and to try to be great, and they met the challenge, and it wasn't easy on either day. Every day was a grind. I never let up because I wanted them to be great, and we got the result out of all their hard work this year. It's a championship, not only for ourselves, for the school and for the city. So it's a huge start to where this program really wants to go.
The Tigers also finish out with a 20-win season. In other hoops news, Tulsa's Frank Haith received a contract extension. He was set to enter the final year of his original contract he signed in 2014 and had extended in 2019. He has a 127-88 record as the Golden Hurricanes head coach. The length of the extension, however, was not disclosed. At ECU's best player, Jaden Gardner, has entered the transfer portal. He's coming off a junior season in which he averaged 18.3 points and 8.3 rebounds per game. That junior season doesn't count for his eligibility purposes, so he'll have 2 more years at his next school. In the women's NCAA basketball tournament, South Florida, in their run, they defeated Washington State 57-53 in the first round, but were knocked off in the second round by top seed NC State 79-67, and UCF was defeated in the first round by Northwestern 62-51. In the women's WNIT, Houston knocked off Arizona State in the WNIT consolation final. Coming up next, we'll talk about the Houston Cougars in the Final Four, when the AAC Report continues right after this.
Hey, this is Travis Dever, Kai's Real Estate, the Dever team, New Smyrna Beach. Your source for real estate and everything else, New Smyrna Beach. Proud sponsor of Nightline. Call me anytime at 386-690-1636. That's 386-690-1636. Let me show you my hometown, New Smyrna Beach, UCF's favorite beach. Go Knights and charge on.
An auto accident can change your life forever. At Chad Barr Law, we are raising the bar on what to expect from your personal injury attorney. Hi, I'm Chad Barr, and I want you to know that our entire team is dedicated to providing you with the representation you deserve in your greatest time of need. If you or a loved one have been injured in an auto accident, call 407-599-9036 for a free consultation or visit chadbarlaw.com. At Chad Barr Law, our clients come to us in need and leave as family. Offices Altamont Springs.
Looking for more out of your Porsche? Look no further than Flat6Motorsports.com. They have the widest selection of aftermarket Porsche parts anywhere in the world. With over 85 product lines and in-depth expertise, Flat6Motorsports.com is your one-stop shop for any Porsche performance needs. Whether you're shopping for intakes, exhausts, suspension, or tuning, they have you covered. Flat6Motorsports.com is the premier Porsche aftermarket specialist. Check them out at Flat6Motorsports.com.
And now we continue with the AAC Report, only on the Nightline Sports Network. The Houston Cougars downed Oregon State in the Elite Eight as Marcus Sasser scored a game-high 20 points in a 67-61 win against Oregon State Monday night at Lucas Oil Stadium to advance to the Final Four. Here's Cougars head coach Kelvin Sampson on his team's victory, their season, and their route to the Final Four.
Well, first of all, I'd like to congratulate Wayne Tinkle and the Oregon State Beavers for a tremendous year. What they did the last few weeks, beating Colorado, Oregon, UCLA, Tennessee, Oklahoma State, Loyola Chicago. My fault. Those are good teams. Those teams beat good teams. That proves how good they are. So hats off to Wayne, a great guy. Kellen and Lauren, my two kids, were born in Montana. I coached in Montana, and Wayne was a great player at the University of Montana. When I talked to Wayne before the game, I said, you know who would love to watch this game tonight is Judd Heathcote. Judd gave me my start at Michigan State, and Wayne and I are both part of Judd's coaching tree. So I was thinking about Judd tonight. But proud of my team. You know, we were really locked in defensively on what we wanted to do. Oregon State, we knew was going to come back and make a run. We got a little bit non-aggressive against the 1-3-1, but they made it like that. You know, not many teams can put a 7-footer at the top of the key and take away your interior pass. They forced us to go slot to slot, corner to corner. And our guys got a little bit stale against that thing. But I wasn't as disappointed in that as I was concerned about our defense at the other end. You know, they kept gashing us, and we'd been so good for so long. But when I called the timeout, the one thing you have to remind young people, young men in these situations, don't be afraid to fail. Don't be afraid to miss the shot. You certainly can't be afraid to take it. And so we put Quentin in that other corner and put him on the same side as Dejan, and we tried to get the ball from Marcus to Dejan to Q because we thought we could get the shot. But they're good at running that 1-3-1. We've seen 1-3-1s a lot this year, but not ones that look like that. But it's not supposed to be easy, you know. And proud of these kids, proud of the heart, proud of battling through so many things this year, whether it was injuries or transfers or a tough loss here or there. But for this team to be 28-3 and going to the Final Four, this is one of the greatest accomplishments I've been around. And I have this group of players and this staff, everyone on this staff, all the players, to thank for it. I'm glad they let me go along on the ride with them. It's been a fun ride with this group.
The Cougars will face Baylor in a national semifinal on Saturday. They have downed Cleveland State in the first round, rallied from a big deficit late to survive a tough second-round game with Rutgers, as they were led by will of Dejan Giroux. They totally defused a high-shooting Syracuse team in the Sweet 16, Giroux shutting down Buddy Boeheim, and then, again, topping Oregon State in the Elite Eight. And again, that's Houston's first appearance in the Final Four since 1984 in the Phi Slamma Jamma teams. More news and notes coming up just ahead as the AAC Report rolls on.
If you haven't figured it out yet, I love Tijuana Flats. I would love them even if they weren't a partner with us on the Nightline Sports Network. They have all kinds of great Tex-Mex food, and it's fresh, by the way. Made to order burritos, tacos, enchiladas, chimichangas, quesadillas, bowls, nachos, and taco salads. And if you haven't tried the queso, you are completely missing out. It is the best queso that I've ever had in my life. Absolutely hands down. And the sauce bar that they have, Everything from wild to mild in there. Absolutely awesome, awesome stuff. Not only do I love the food at Tijuana Flats, but I love the company, a UCF-born company, and they give back to the community with the Justin Queso Foundation. So head to your local Tijuana Flats. Tex-Mex for everyone. Hey Jeep Wrangler owners, have you ever sat in your office at work and watched the rain just pour into your Jeep because the weatherman said that there was a 0 chance of rain? Or you put your doors back on because there was a 100% chance and then not a drop of rain fell? Well, there's a company out there that can help take the worry away and give you the peace of mind to be without your doors. The company's called Life Without Doors. They make waterproof rain curtains and dash covers for Wranglers. Life Without Doors is there to help make the decision to leave the doors at home an easy one. Find out more at lifewithoutdoors.com.
Spice up your company with homemade marketing services from Tasty Gravy Creative. Tasty Gravy serves up a menu of budget-friendly marketing, graphic design, and public relations services customized to your specific goals. Co-owned by a UCF graduate, Tasty Gravy can help refresh your brand, strengthen your online presence, or reinforce your company's message. Contact Tasty Gravy for help with your website, social media, marketing, advertising materials, and more. Visit tastygravy.com.
All right, time now to go around the various sports in the American and check out the players of the week, and we will give you 2 weeks' worth since we did not have a show last week. First in baseball, 2 weeks ago, player of the week was Carmine Lane of South Florida. The pitcher of the week was Blake Wimberly of Memphis. This past week, the player of the week, Paxton Wallace of Wichita State, and the pitcher of the week, Gavin Williams of East Carolina. Softball, player of the week 2 weeks ago was Georgina Korick of South Florida. The pitcher of the week, Samantha Pachup of Tulsa. And last week's player of the week, Sydney McKinney of Wichita State. And the pitcher of the week, Georgina Korick of South Florida. She keeps racking up those honors. Women's soccer, 2 weeks ago, the offensive player of the week was Carson Parker of East Carolina. The defensive player of the week, Kimberly Smith of Memphis. The goalkeeper of the week was Sydney Martinez of South Florida. And Haley Spray of Memphis was the rookie of the week. Last week's offensive player of the week was Tanya Boychuk of Memphis. Ali Pastena of Cincinnati is the defensive player of the week. Cameron Stablen of Temple, the goalkeeper of the week, and the rookie of the week, Rosen McGovern of Temple. Men's soccer, 2 weeks ago, offensive player of the week, Skage Simonson of SMU. Anderson Rosa of UCF was the defensive player of the week. Yannick Odell of UCF, the goalkeeper of the week, and the rookie of the week was Alex Meinhard of Tulsa. Meinhard was the offensive player of the week for this past week. Mariano Fazio of Tulsa, the defensive player of the week. Yannick Odell of UCF, another goalkeeper of the week award, and the rookie of the week was Anderson Rosa of UCF. Turning to volleyball, the field is set for the 2020 American Athletic Conference Women's Volleyball Championship. That'll take place this weekend at Fifth Third Arena in Cincinnati. UCF and Temple will represent the Americans East Division, while Houston and Tulane are set to compete from the Americans West Division in the single elimination tournament. The first tournament semifinal between East number 1 UCF and West number 2 Tulane is scheduled for Friday at 2 p.m. That match will be followed by West number 1 Houston against East number 2 Temple at approximately 5 p.m. The championship match set for 3 p.m. on Saturday. Lincoln Rose and Adam Johnson will have the call throughout the tournament on ESPN+. And the players of the week honors from the last couple of weeks. 2 weeks ago, Anna Davis of Tulane was the offensive player of the week. Janice Jeffries of East Carolina, the defensive player of the week. Last week, Anne-Marie Watson of UCF was the offensive player of the week, while Taylor Davenport was the defensive player of the week from Temple. Outdoor track and field, Sean Maswanganye of Houston was the men's track athlete of the week, and the men's field athlete of the week, Adam Neely of Memphis. The women's track athlete of the week, Naomi Taylor of Houston, and the field athlete of the week, Trina Belege of Tulane. Golf, the men's golf player of the week was Marcus Wagner of Wichita State, and the women's golf player of the week, Zoe Slaughter, freshman from Houston. Women's lacrosse, the AAC attack player of the week, Gabby Fournier of Vanderbilt, And the midfielder of the week, Shannon Kavanaugh of Florida. The defensive player of the week, Kara Trombetta of Florida. And another Gator picking up freshman of the week honors, Sarah Resnick. And turning to tennis, the men's tennis player of the week, Gabriel DeCamps of UCF. And the women's tennis player of the week was Martina Okalava of Tulsa. That'll do it for this week's show, a little bit more abbreviated. And we still thank you for listening, of course. As always, please follow me on Twitter at JeffAllen_88. And you can follow the Nightline Sports Network at UCF_Nightline. This has been the AAC Report, only on the Nightline Sports Network. I'm Jeff Allen. Thanks for listening.